It will be the most beautiful house we've ever done.
It is going to feel very designer and stylish.
The run along the back of the house, Lou, is just porch central. Is that what we're calling it?
Porch central. She's big, she's long.
Yes.
Because of the size of it, I think it's important to zone it, and we're going to do that by styling. So we'll have little seating areas, and then we'll also have an area where we can dine.
Yeah. And I think that we're going to have those pieces of furniture connected to sort of the indoor space as well.
Absolutely.
So it's not just randomly placed, they need to connect to either the master suite or to the lounge or to the kitchen.
Because all of those rooms, the doors open up out to this patio.
And that's where this indoor-outdoor living is a major part of this hashtag Australian Staycation, is the indoor-outdoor connection.
Yeah.
And this is the moment. So we've got to get it right or else that's a big fail. So pressure on you and Bond. Are you feeling confident about it?
Absolutely.
Oh, good. Great.
Do you feel confident that we'll nail it?
Absolutely. And down on the lawn, we're going to build a tall, freestanding modular wall to provide some privacy from the neighbours and build a pizza oven off it.
And then so you could probably take one step back, Lou. I'm sorry, what's your name, Lana? Lana, I reckon you could take one more little step back. Yeah, do you reckon like that?
Yeah.
I think
Perfect.
that's good.
Okay.
Could you stand there with your hand up?
Yeah.
Yeah, it will cover.
Okay.
It'll cover
Yeah.
a lot of it. Then we can kind of start designing off that exactly where the pizza oven will go.
Yeah.
I think it's going to look so effective, like just having that freestanding, beautiful wall.
It's going to be perfect because it's covering up the ugly septic tanks and then allows us privacy at the same time and has a purpose to provide pizza. It's fabulous.
This is real life, this is not a game. You're gonna know my name. You're gonna know my name. You're gonna know my name.
Oh guys, it looks absolutely awesome. It is exactly what I had pictured and I just love it. It's perfect, the size, the height. This is called the estate wall. So it's from the estate range from modular wall. And the purpose of this wall, in fact, is for privacy. So we have a property over the back that we're trying to screen off. What we're going to do here also is build in a pizza oven. It's an outdoor entertaining area. These modular walls are fantastic. They take about a quarter of the time to install as opposed to a brick wall. So this wall has gone up in one day. So basically we dig the piers along here and then the posts go in and then these panels just slide in and that's basically it. This is the big one. There's one more on the property at the other end of the property, again to give privacy, and we're also going to have an outdoor shower over there. So they're super versatile and look great.
Oh, yes, it does work. What if I go again? I don't mind it all being a bit big, large format. Makes less work, doesn't it? Oh, yeah.
There's things that pop up that are out of your control and that's just building, but there is definitely a light at the end of the tunnel now. Seeing the progress that's been made is warming my heart because this house is starting to come together and I'm bloody excited about it.
So all we have to do now is finish off cladding from James Hardie and then we're ready to paint.
The French lay tiles from Tile Cloud, They're probably my favourite outdoor tiles. You cannot go wrong with them. The texture of them, the feel, the rough, they feel so organic, but they've got that, you know, that pattern.
I'll never surrender. Not going down without a fight. I'll never surrender. 'Cause I was born to stay alive. I'll get through the struggle. Get myself from the rubble. It's never over until it's over. I'm not going under. I'll never surrender.
So I'm in Freedom and I have to focus on furnishing these outdoor areas of this house. There's so much alfresco space. So we're going to create zones and we've worked out what those zones are going to be, but now I need to find the perfect pieces of furniture to go in those zones. And I had already spotted this from over there. This dining table, I'm seeing this right outside the kitchen. This to me is just perfect. I think that we won't even look past here because it's timber, it's got this gorgeous detailing of this sort of chevron panels. Bench seating, we love bench seating. And we need a little couch just right at the end of the undercover area near the kitchen, just to sort of finish it off. We'll have plantings behind it, but just to finish it off, we need something quite compact. That was the brief from the girls. And I think this is absolutely perfect. I love this rope detailing on the side here.
Stop me now. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't. I can't. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't.
The house is so beautiful and it's not even fully finished or furnished, but it's just coming together beautifully in terms of the scale, the size, the proportions, the outlook. I mean, when I saw the land before we'd even poured the slab, I knew this could be one of the most beautiful houses we'd ever done, and it's coming out that way, and I feel supremely confident that it will be the most beautiful house we've ever done.
I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't. I can't. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't. I can't. I can't.
Here we go. Cheese, baby.
Day breaks in a single man with one hammer and two hands.
I think when you walk out the back doors of this house, that's where it really comes into its own. You are officially on holidays.
You are officially at the resort.
You are officially,
You are.
yes, you are officially glass of rosé in hand,
That's it.
sitting on one of the many lounges out the back.
And there's so many exit points, you know. I think you've got 5 exit doors across the back. Just adds to that resort feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, there's all the bits of furniture that all are their own little moments. It's hard to decide which one to sit in, like the big round one outside the master.
Yeah.
And then it works all the way up to the dining outside the kitchen, which is where the dining should be.
Yeah. I think you come out the kitchen, you've got that beautiful dining space that is, you know, connected to the pizza oven world.
Yeah.
So that whole eating world sits off the dining area. Then you've got another area where you open up the doors of the lounge room and you're sitting there with people enjoying their company,
Yeah.
you know, having a chin wag, having a laugh.
And the outlook you have from any of those spots. I mean, it's just that beautiful rolling green grass.
Hey, do you know how good it feels
Into the
underfoot?
pool.
Like, I know we've got
It's
stepping
so
stones that we're
soft.
supposed to use. When I put my shoes up, I'm just walking on the grass, baby. It feels
You're just
so
You
good.
better not have done that before the photos.
Yeah, no, I have been doing it, and it's so nice. It's amazing, and I actually think that the view from the back, looking at the back of the house, I
Yeah.
love more than the view of the
looking
front of the house.
looking at the back
I
of the
just
house,
love the
yeah.
rear facade, or it's not called a facade, but I love just the rear exterior of the house, running from left to right. and the huge, tall
Pillars.
brick pillars that I was wondering, are they ever going to get covered? Because it seemed like they were brick forever.
They were.
And I turned up one day and they had been covered up, and we
Yeah.
used the Dulux texture paint on it,
We did.
which is fantastic, and we used it at the last house.
And we actually use that on the better blocks of the pizza oven as well, just to give it that, just give it that bit of substance and feel.
Well, it's a great product because it's perfectly imperfect.
I've said it before, I'm going to say it again. Freedom absolutely nail outdoor furniture. Like, they really do. That dining table, the lounge,
Yeah.
the 4 chairs, they're just, and all of it is also weatherproof.
Yeah, that's the key.
Yeah.
It can't be pretend outdoor, it's real outdoor furniture.
It is.
From the ground it began on, and we're building a stage to stand on. We're building a stage to stand on. When the day breaks again.
So ladies, I know that we've created this sort of holiday at home Australian staycation extravaganza, and to me it's absolutely lived up to that vision we had. And even the whole build process we went through was Australia in full force.
Yeah.
We went through all the elements. We've had fires, floods, fogs, wild dogs, I don't know,
Hail.
storms, hail.
Like huge windstorms.
Yeah, it's been like this, big Australian moment for us through the build. And then I think the result, it's just been a real passion project and a labour of love that has turned out to be that Australian sort of staycation that we had hoped it would be.
And I think visually, what absolutely confirms that is you look out over the pool and all you see is gum trees.
Yeah.
That view of just beautiful gum trees, it's just, what a great place to live.
I love it.
Yeah, brother, it's time to put your hands up, 'cause we're building a stage to stand on. Oh, we're building a stage to stand on.
For us as 3 birds, obviously Lou works for us, and she's just absolutely so valued within our business. So I'm just so happy and just feel so lucky to have been involved in something that is so special to them and to their family.
It's been a roller coaster. It's been an exciting journey for us, for them, professionally, personally. The whole thing. Building a house from scratch during all these challenging conditions we've had. It's taken a while to get there, but it was well worth it. It was a great experience, and I'm so proud of what we've all done together.
Hi, welcome.
Finally in, hey.
The backdrop's unbelievable. It's just
Definitely.
like Australian Jurassic Park.
Not used, too scared to move a thing.
Let's sit down, Lou. I want to see you at the table. These pencils don't look very well used. They're very sharp.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
I mean,
into them.
it really is the
Full
great room,
lounge.
isn't it?
is the great room.
It is.
Waking up is like a pinch myself moment because it has all come together, and all of the little design elements and the conversations that we had have all come together, and it's worked. And I'm actually just spending time now to sit in one of the sofas or one of the couches and really look back on the experience fondly, which is nice. And now it's just enjoying the spaces.
Getting taller, taller. From the ground it
Yeah.
But yet still there's pieces that are kind of...
I love this one as much as that one.
It's comfy.
It's just different. It's just a bit more relaxed.
Yeah. It's actually quite surprising. I was only thinking about this the other day because I was having this mum guilt of, the boys have been through this build phase and being dragged to building sites, and, this is how their weekends were spent. But there was a comment that Dasha made the other day, and it was about designing something or the colours that he wanted to use, and I thought actually it's probably a good learning experience that they've actually been able to come on this journey, and they've learned a lot from it. I just wanted to make note of that because you do feel guilty spending so much time away from your children and you're not doing your normal weekend things every week, but it is important to remember that they're learning with you on that journey as well. And their little minds are creating stuff in their head and building things and just thinking outside of their normal day-to-day kick a ball in front of them sports world.
Look at this beautiful shower. Well, it's very cool, as is this.
I think it all starts with you have this perception of it's only going to take this amount of time, it's only going to cost this amount of money, it's going to get out of council within 3 months, it's only going to rain for 2 weeks of that year, and every single one of those thoughts or hopes gets shut down, and you're just trying to keep up with it and trying to please builder, please Three Birds, please myself, please the design, please my family life. There were so many elements that came into it that it's completely out of your control, and it just felt at times there was hit after hit after hit. Looking back on it now is refreshing because we made it, we finished, it's done, it's completed, it's beautiful, it's everything that I hoped it to be. But going through that journey it wasn't always roses, it wasn't always peachy. It was hard work. It was hard work.
Look, I just love it, the space.
She really is living here.
From this day on.
If I could take one quality from Lana, it would 1,000,000% be her brain. There's nothing like it. There's no one out there like it. She is so intelligent, witty, turned on at all times. I think she's fantastic. And if there was one quality I could take from Erin, quality in terms of personality, if we were talking about looks, I mean, Cindy Crawford, eat your heart out, but in terms of quality, I would take her calming strength. She's incredibly strong, yet is so poised and calm at all times. She's the calmness that Lana needs and Bonnie needs. She brings that. They're the perfect trio. The one quality that I would take from Bon as a friend, as a mentor, just as a human being, would be her loyalty, hands down. And it's hard to articulate what I want to say to Bon because she was such a strength. She is still, to this day, still a strength to me, and I find it hard to open up and say what I want to say, because if I started, it would just be, a mess again. But I look up to Bon so much, and I already started. I have so much respect for her, and because she's a good, genuine person who wants to do the right thing by everybody, and she's been so good to me and my family. Sometimes there's just no words. Sometimes it's too emotional for me, because she really does mean the world to me.
We will go from this day on, you and I, all lifelong. We'll take this world from this day on.
The best thing about Three Birds is empathy. And, oh God, we started this business as mates. So the three of us were mates. We were really, really good mates, and we've continued for 6 years to be really, really good mates. But we've built a business and a brand that was based on a friendship, and a lot of our staff are like family to us. A lot of the people that we work with are our friends, they are our family. And it's a really important part of Three Birds and who we are, is that we care for each other, and that we're able to balance the business with the friendship. And honestly, not many people can, and not many probably businesses have. But we have been able to do it because we respect each other, and I think that is really the main thing, is that there's love and respect, and we want to do the right thing by each other.
And we'll dream out loud, take our chance. chance, take it now. We will go from this day on, take this world and make it ours. You and I, all lifelong, will take this world from this day on.
So it was about 5 years ago.
It was really, really early on, and Lana,
She told us that one day we would have.
And the girls kind of scoffed, laughed.
I remember thinking, God, like, as if.
Bon and I were just like, yeah, Lana.
One of your crazy ideas, along with having a book.
It was honestly so far-fetched.
I didn't think it was going to happen.
But there's no turning back.